My name is Romaine Waffenschmidt, and I normally am the one to organize the programs or internships, or even if you want to call it your volunteering year, going to India, or maybe even to Thailand or Vietnam. And I'm making this video right now today in order to just introduce you to a new list of projects that I have come up with after obviously resulting and talking to different projects. Um, these lists, for example, are compiled into different kinds of countries. So for each and every country, I have come up with a list. So for example, for the country Vietnam, I have come up with a list of various types of projects which have different types of goals, missions, interests, and you can basically order these list of projects at home. It will be sent to you for free, and you can take a look at these lists and basically decide for a specific project that you would like to work on. Now for example, this particular project, this is how the list would look like. Yeah, so I have here in my hand the list of projects for the country Vietnam, and here you can see, for example, project number 1. This gives you a short overview of the project with pictures and descriptions. So for example, in the particular list, you will get a good overview of what the project is about. Sometimes even you have information about what types of things you need to bring if, for example, the project is located in a very jungly area. I'll just, for example, read out to you what's on the first page so that you can have an idea of the various projects that are in the list. Project number 1, fundraising, raising awareness to save the Kat Palunga and hosting guests staying at the hostel. So the Kat Palunga is one of the most famous, attractive and beautiful places for tourism in Vietnam, surrounded by 300 or so limestone pinnacles with scenery just as beautiful as the Halong Bay. I think we all know the Halong Bay with those really huge big stones popping out of the water, and the additional attraction of numerous white sand beaches. So basically at this Langur project, you have a very specific species of monkeys which are nowhere found in the world. They are only found on this specific island, and this project basically tries to save the species of monkeys on the island. And for example, they've written down here, before the 1960s there were thousands of these kinds of monkeys on the island, but because of increasing population and tourism, a lot of them actually died, and there were only 40 pieces of these monkeys left. Yeah, so basically this is a hostel that is in this nature reserve location that protects the monkeys, and you would basically work in this particular project and support them in their cause. This means you would, for example, assist in helping the tourists in checking in to their hostel, maybe even doing a nature reserve tour, taking views of the monkeys. It's a very interesting project, and I've got a lot of good recommendations for it. It's always full, so if you want to work in this project, you have to book almost 3 to 4 months in advance. The next project here, project number 2 that I have in my hand is, for example, teach French and English in Southeast Asia, Hai Phong in Vietnam. So here this is basically a social enterprise project which supports foreign students and people who want to come into Vietnam and teach English to young kids. They are very, very helpful and very supportive and very, very what you call it, proud of their cause. And what's also extremely good with these kinds of teach English and French projects or teach a language project, they provide you food and accommodation for free. So you basically provide the service of teaching their kids, and they provide